The cold never bothered me anyways. Actually, it does bother me. It hurts. I'm going inside. Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. Hope you're having a great day today. And today it's time for some more Wreck This Journal. Sorry I've neglected to do pages. I've gotten really busy and this is the first time that I'm really able to catch up and get some pages done. So we're going to be doing some. And you may notice it may be hard to show up on camera, but there are some strings hanging from it and I'll show you what that's about here very, very soon. But before we get to that, I want to show you, I did a couple of pages, or a page I should say, back in, I guess it was January or February, and I got it on camera and then I just never got it into an actual video. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a time warp and head back and take a look at the page that I did back then. The next page I'll be doing is page 76 and 77. It says to rub with dirt here. I don't see much dirt over there, but we'll give it a try. All right, so let's see. I just grabbed some of this and oops, find the page again. It's hard. There we go. Alright, it's hard to do this one-handed. Grab some snow and rub it here. There we go. And, yeah. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Well, there's that page. Bah! It's really funny because the snow actually made some of the ink bleed on the next page. So not only did it come through this page, it went into this page and made it transfer the ink over, and then it also transferred some of the ink over here, and yeah, it kind of messed these pages up, but I kind of like that. Oh, I wrote the date up. It was on 2/27/15, so that's when that happened. You may have also noticed I added some more coloring marks. I added this one and this one down here and one up here. These are actually the new Ranger colors from the new Ranger colors that are coming out each month, and I got all 3 of them, so I wanted to test them out in my journal. Alright, so I worked on some other pages. I went to the park and just was going to try something new by hanging outside and seeing what I could come up with, but unfortunately it was super windy. So the entire time I was speaking and all you can hear is the wind blowing. So because of that, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do a voiceover, so let's go ahead and head over to the voiceover and I'll try to describe what I was doing. Alright, so I'm here at the park. I have my Frappuccino and my Wreck This Journal, my Doctor Who bag. I'm going to pull that out. And first thing, I should have seen that it was going to be too windy by how my pages were blowing away in the wind, but I didn't pay attention. So this first page that I'm going to look at, this page is right there. It says to do some rubbings with pencil. The exhibit we have at the museum right now actually has a little place where you can rub to do some transfers, so I did it there instead. And then this one is page, looks like 185, 186 maybe, I don't know. Anyways, it's hard for me to read this far. But it says to rub on a dirty surface, and this picnic table is probably pretty perfect for it. So I turn it over and yeah, it's really, really dirty. But I almost pulled out this page as I was rubbing because apparently it was one that was about to fall out. So I almost pulled this page out, and I probably should glue it back in. And I'm just going to mark this page as done. This next page says to roll the journal down a hill, so let's do it. pages are to write or draw using your left hand. So I decided to draw my Starbucks container. And there's a reason I'm definitely right-handed, because this is really, really bad. That my cup keeps trying to blow away in the wind. Next page is to doodle over top of this page and in the margins, so I didn't really know what I was going to draw, and I just kind of started free-forming stuff and went with it. And then this page says to draw lines with your pencil or pen, and then lick your fingers to smear the lines. And so I'm just putting some pen lines down. And I had a pencil in my bag as well, so I switched to pencil as well, just to fill in a little bit. And then I licked my fingers, and pretty soon realized that I had touched that dirty picnic table, and I realized that's probably not the best, so I went ahead and grabbed my Starbucks container and used the condensation instead, because I can still taste that picnic table in my mouth. So it was kind of fun, and I hope to do that again, but I'm hoping for some better, calmer wind days so that I can get some more video outside. And it's a lot of fun, and I get a lot of inspiration from outside, but it's no good for audio out there in the wind. The next page I'm going to do a little update on is on page 188. This is the collect the letter W here. I actually found this W just on the floor at work. Go figure. It's a sticker, and it actually stuck to the floor, so I had to peel it up. But it's this really, it's pretty shiny, glittery W, so stuck that in my journal. Another page that I did was page 180, I think it's 184, maybe 185. I think it's 184. It says to figure out a way to attach these two pages together. So I ripped out this piece of paper, and then I've sewn it into my journal, and that's why I have all this extra thread, is because some of it is sticking out of the top here, just like that. So that's kind of fun and interesting, but there's all the little stitch marks as I stitched it into my book. Then there's more dangly stringer thingies, because I'm getting tangled, over here on page 83, this one right here, says to sew this page, and so I started sewing, but I didn't do a very good job because I got it all tangled up in a big mess on the back side, and I was gonna sew on this whole page, and then it became a really big problem, and so I said, okay, I've got a heart done. I think that's as far as it's gonna go. And then, since there were dangling strings of string left, I just decided to leave them dangling from my journal. I tore this page out. This is page 56 and 57. I went ahead and tore out this page because this says to compost, so I'm going to be adding this outside to watch it compost, so I'll keep y'all updated on this one. So I think that's all the new stuff that I've done to my journal since we have done a Wreck This Journal video. Not too much, and this is probably a pretty short video, but I hope you like it nonetheless, and I'll try to do some more pages hopefully next week. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube knows that you liked it, and that way they can show other people this video as well. And of course, I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Hit that red button down below, or maybe it's blue, or maybe it's green. YouTube keeps changing stuff up on me. Hit that button down below that says subscribe, so that way you can get great updates whenever I do another Wreck This Journal video or my other crafting videos. I hope everybody has a great day, and don't forget guys, keep it off kilter. Bye!